Welcome back to another quick Mythic Legions review. Today we're looking at a figure I'm very excited about, Xylona. Xylona? Deer Lady. She's some kind of legendary magical beast person, and I am here for it. So as always, standard Mythic Legions packaging. Blurb about the character on the side. Nice illustration on the back. Crest of Xylona. That's enough of that. Let's open it. So this is another one we've had for a while and just haven't opened because life. But I have been eyeing this for a long time now. Because if you've seen my other Mythic Legions reviews, you know I like the animal people. And the animal people like me, I hope. She's beautiful. But before I can get into a proper review, we gotta put on her accessories. Because what is a deer person without antlers? And these are some crazy looking antlers too. A lot of crazy detail, twists and turns. And there's even some silvery paint on the tips, which is a really nice touch. Since she's supposed to be some kind of mystical, powerful being, I don't know which way these antlers go in. And the thing about that now is that she's too tall to fit in my camera viewfinder. Go on back. Go on back. Also pretty top heavy. I mean, of course, like with most of the other Mythic Legions, she looks amazing. She looks awesome. She looks like she could beat me up. And that's really all I ask for. One thing that has me scratching my head a little bit and weirding me out is the back. Like, it looks like there's supposed to be another flappy hangy down thing coming from the back here, but there's not anything. I mean, she's got this cloak, so maybe that's just supposed to cover up that area, but what if you don't want to use the cloak? Okay, I'm an idiot. I figured this out. This is supposed to go at her waist, so it'll cover up that. I just need to figure out how to get it on her waist. Does she pop out, or what is going on? Okay, to attach the skirt, you take off her torso piece, and then you just kind of lay the skirt over the peg there, and then reattach the torso piece. So that's how the skirt goes on. It's still pretty confusing and frustrating. And then it looks a little weird. You have to do a little bit of finagling to get it to lay right. Especially difficult if you're putting her in an action pose, but it looks cool. Her antlers still do not want to fit in my review space, so I am sorry about that. She's pretty hard to stand up on her own. She's just top heavy, and then she's got these hooves. So it's a little difficult to get her into place. So we already covered the antlers. Let's look at the rest of the body. The head is very beautiful, very serene, as you would expect of a deer goddess. Mostly white with the slightest hint of reds and browns, especially around the eye and the mouth area. And then on the back you get this kind of fawn pattern with spots. The body seems to be the standard Mythic Legion's female body, unarmored, but then she has special armor sculpted above her body. And as far as I know, she's the only one with this particular armor, though I might be wrong. I know she's the only one with this collar thing because she's the only one with this head. The armor bits are painted in this really cool metallic green sheen, so it looks like it's made out of magical plants. You know how much we love those magical plants. The armor is accentuated by some blue jewels, which I think really adds to the color scheme here. Some really cool boots. What do you call these boots if they don't go all the way down to her feet? I don't know what they are, but there's some really cool leaf detail on these. And then, of course, the hooves, sculpted well, painted well, and they've even got the detail on the bottom. So, like all the Mythic Legions characters, she will come with wing attachments, and we don't have wings, so we don't worry about that. All the Mythic Legions also come with this leather-like weapon holster also, and you need it for her if you want her to hold her quiver, because she doesn't have a way of holding it other than that. And the quiver itself is really cool, that same metallic, shiny green and gold, with some blue feather-tipped arrows, and some black paint in between to add some depth. So in addition to that, she comes with this really killer looking sword. Very pretty, very ornate, using that same color scheme that she has. And I especially love this bright blue handle with the jewel inset in there. She comes with twin scythes, and these can also be connected to make a whole new weapon. So I like the versatility here. You can have it as the twin scythes, you can have it as this weapon with both points facing this way, or with the points alternating. I think this is probably more deadly. And last, she comes with a bow made out of stag antler, which is strange if you think about it, because she has antlers and then she has a weapon made out of antlers. It's like having a weapon made out of a piece of your own body. So it's a little strange if you think about it. But I'm a person, I'm not a deer goddess, so I abide by different laws. What's nice about this is that it's got a little notch for the arrow to slip into when you're ready to pose her with the arrow. A lot of figures don't do that, and this makes it so much easier to pose. Like all the Mythic Legions figures we've unboxed so far, both her hands are curled into the weapon holding position, so you can put her weapons in either hand, and they're rubbery, but they're stiff, so it takes a little bit of doing, and that looks pretty cool. So yeah, Xylona, Dear Lady, was one I was really excited about because I love the animal people from the Mythic Legions line. I don't know how many times I can say it, but the sculpts on these are amazing, the character designs are amazing, the paint is amazing, it's just always amazing. And I just especially love the animal-headed people because you see a lot of regular people in the action figure world, but you don't often see animal people. And I really enjoy that. I hope they continue to make really cool looking animal folks, and I will continue buying them. So that's about it for us today. What will I review next? Not even I know.